Alrighty. Relaxing your chairs, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be an entertaining one. Oh, God. Okay. Welcome back to the always good Down to the Wire Sports channel. As always, my boy Pat sitting next to me. Good old Pats fan.
No.
Okay. As you can tell, talking about the AFC Championship game, not today. Today we're going to talk about it, but it's on this Sunday. And they're versus the good old Steelers of Pittsburgh. Going to be a good one. All right. Let's fucking do this. Okay. That's how it's going to go.
God.
Good old Pittsburgh coming into town. We got coming off a good win against Kansas City Chiefs there. You know, I don't know, just what was it like? What's his name? Le'Veon Bell got like
goals.
Yeah. Oh, but let me get on that
God.
goddamn subject.
Oh, Jesus.
Some bullshit.
I got myself into something I shouldn't have.
Yeah. It's gonna come eventually. I was thinking about that. I forgot these. Fuck. Okay. Before that, I'm just gonna make a little fucking joke. Not a joke, but I saw this thing on Twitter. It was like Bill Belichick's gonna fucking prepare his team just to block all the field goals because all they can fucking do is score field goals. So just fucking block them all. But anyways, besides that, point number one. How the fuck do you beat a team scoring field goals? Do you know that answer?
They drive down to the red zone like 8 times and take a field goal every time because they can't get into the end zone.
Yes. Okay, but no. Let me ask you that again. How the fuck do you lose to a team that just kicks field goals?
Because you can't play defense, so every time they go on the field, you'll let them get into the red zone, but your red zone defense is just good enough to stop them, so they bring up Boswell and just kick a field goal every time.
All right. Let me ask you this question. What's the question and answer section over here? Q&A. Can or cannot the Patriots score a touchdown? Just generally speaking, they can score 7 points, right?
Yes. Will they? Yes.
Okay. Can or cannot the Steelers score 7 points on any given day?
Score 7 points? Yes.
Like by a touchdown.
Get a touchdown. See, they didn't do it against Kansas City. My issue was, though, they played it like Seattle played it in the Super Bowl a few years back. Why don't you just run Le'Veon Bell right into the end zone every time? It'll work probably 99% of the time, and they didn't. They tried to throw it into the end zone every time, and of course, you had double cover Antonio Brown. I mean, that's the obvious move, and it didn't work for them. But they still won the game. They got another chance to change things around, so we'll see what they do this week.
Okay, so. Fuck, I lost my point. Okay, so. Le'Veon Bell, did he get like 160 yards or something like that? Or some crazy ass number?
So, but
Like,
of course, no touchdowns.
Yeah. If he gets 160 yards against the Patriots, one, they're going to fire every fucking goddamn defensive player in the fucking field because we don't give up 160 yards rarely. I don't think we've given up like over 100.
Last year in the playoffs, Spencer Ware ran for over 150 yards against the pass.
Fuck off. Anyways, this year I don't think we've given up like, I forget where I read the stat. It was like, if it wasn't like over 100, it was like under 100 in like the last few games. Like, I don't know, something like that. Anyways, they'll probably give up over 100. Like, Le'Veon Bell can get a fucking 100 on one goddamn run. Like, he's good. Like, his patience is insane.
He spends like 3 seconds behind the line on every run. It's crazy.
Yeah, like I was reading the thing. They were like, they can't, like the Patriots are having trouble like preparing for like that good amount of patience by someone. Like they can't. Like they're like.
I kind of think that's all the offensive line, though. Just without a good offensive line, 3 seconds in the backfield, you're done.
But I mean, like, he just like takes off too. Like after like 2 or 3 seconds, he's like, he's gone. Like you don't see like fat running backs doing that, even though they're not really like fat asses. They're just like bigger. Anyways, fucking scribble all that bullshit out. 1, we're gonna beat the fucking Steelers. Sorry, 2, that's my second point. We're gonna beat the Steelers. We as in Patriots, because I'm a fan of the Patriots from New England. So that's the point. They're gonna win because we'll score touchdowns. But if we can hold them, I know our defense can hold them to like a few field goals, but they'll most likely give them a touchdown because there's no way in hell Big Ben's not throwing a touchdown in Foxborough. He's gonna throw a few touchdowns. I think that was just a bad game for like receivers wise, as in like not scoring touchdowns. They just couldn't get into the red zone and couldn't score while they were in the red zone. But they obviously had a good defensive game because if you can win by scoring field goals, you obviously have to have a good game on defense. We're not giving up a shitload of points. And then the Patriots, the only problem I see is there is no fucking problem because they're all going to fucking do their damn job because that's how they roll. And
I see a problem.
Well, the only true problem besides me bullshitting is if they pressure Tom Brady enough where he's getting sacked, getting hit, forcing bullshit down the field and just getting picked off or whatnot, or turning over balls, that's the only problem. If our defense can shut down Antonio Brown and they at least hold Le'Veon Bell to like manageable amount of yards where we can just kind of match it on our offense. And if we can get in the red zone under 5 yards, 1 yard line, goddamn well, LeGarrette Blount's just gonna shit right on their defense right into the end zone because that's what he's been doing all year. So I think that's the one thing they gotta watch out for. On the Pittsburgh side is watch out for the getting to the 1 yard line.
Of course, Patriots win, but how much do they win by?
Honestly, I think it's gonna be a lot closer than it was last week.
Or...
Yeah, I don't think it'll be a blowout unless Pittsburgh shits themselves because I don't think they'll let it become a blowout, but you never know. We've blown out teams before in the AFC Championship game, but it's not like we're facing Big Ben every year with like a healthy Antonio Brown and healthy Le'Veon Bell, and I think we'll easily penetrate non-sexually the Pittsburgh defense. But got a question for you again.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Do you think that Tom Brady will have a decent, if not much better game than last week?
I mean, he's probably going to do better than last week.
Do you think he'll throw a pick or two? Or
throw a pick? Maybe 1, 2, I doubt. It'd be kind of surprising.
Do you think, whose running game do you think will be, well, I could probably answer that one too. Probably Pittsburgh's running game will be better, but I kind of think, who do you think will have the better scoring running game?
Scoring running game?
Like if they're like both teams are doing really good, it's like a back and forth.
It depends. I mean, I want to say the Patriots because last week Deion Lewis did everything, and of course, every time you're in the red zone, all you have to do is put Blount in there, and you pretty much have a touchdown. But on the other side, I don't want to doubt Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they didn't score a touchdown with him last week, so I think you got to go with the Patriots in that sense.
Because I know Tom Brady ain't forgetting about last week. He's like, he probably doesn't seem like he wants to remember that game. Like he doesn't seem like he's extremely pissed off. Like, oh fuck, we like shit the bed and we still won. But
if there's anything for him to take away from that game, though, is they played cruddy and won by 18 points.
Yeah, that's the thing but like they're also not facing Pittsburgh's offense, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
In that sense, but I think if our O-line can, like, I mean, Pittsburgh's, like rushing defense isn't that. I don't think it's like the best ever, but I don't think it's like horrible either.
It's not bad, but it's not amazing.
I think obviously Texans are a lot better because they hit Brady left and right the other day, fucking sacking him like it was nothing. But that was without JJ Watt too, so that's fucking surprising. But I think our O-line is going to have a much better game. At least they don't have like, I know they don't obviously like have a superstar, defensive end or fucking linebacker that can just come and sack Brady left and right or hit him, but Yeah. It's gonna be 40-10. No, I'm
Oh,
kidding.
what the fuck?
No, I think it's gonna be
Jesus
like
Christ.
it'll be like I don't know an exact score, obviously, but it'll be like a 30. I want to say both teams will score 30, but it'll probably be like a 32 to like 31, like around there. That's what I'm gonna say. Patriots victorious, but it's gonna be a blowout if Pittsburgh shits the bed on defense or special teams. If they start giving up like fucking kickoff returns and punt returns, like that happens last week, but you never know. If they start doing that again, if we start taking advantage of turnovers, like if we're getting picks all left and right, fucking Big Benny, if he's throwing goddamn prayers down the field and we're just picking that shit off. If that happens. See you later. See you next year.
This week is really weird because you're picking a close game. I think it's gonna be a blowout, and the Patriots are gonna win.
Okay.
I can't believe I'm
Can't argue with that. I would love that. Anyone would love
Patriots
that.
are probably gonna win by at least 2, maybe 3 touchdowns.
Whew, that's a shocker right there.
Yeah, this is, I never say this crap, but like the Steelers just don't have it. That's not a good defense. They couldn't score a touchdown last week. You gotta think it's gonna be a little better this time around, but still, I don't see Brady playing awful 2 games in a row. It just doesn't happen. I don't know how to put it any other way. The only thing I could see happening is a close, high-scoring game. But at the same time, that Patriots defense is one of the top defenses in the league, shockingly so. But it just won't happen. I don't even have anything much else to say. It's not going to happen, unfortunately. Maybe Le'Veon Bell surprises me. Maybe Antonio Brown surprises me. But I don't think so. I think it's end the game. And what we're going to see is the Super Bowl everyone's been waiting for, Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers.
That's what I think is going to happen. Quick pick. Who do you think would win at that Super Bowl?
Aaron Rodgers is going to win by 2, maybe 3 touchdowns.
Go fuck yourself. That's not going to happen.
I'm 100% confident there. As long as he gets his receivers back. It'll be much closer if he has no receivers like he does this
The
week.
reason I'm saying this.
But that's a discussion for next week. We'll leave it to
Okay.
that. Yeah, we can argue. I mean,
I'm picking Tom Brady number 5. You know it.
unfortunately, we have to end the video there. I know James wants to talk more about the Patriots. I definitely don't, but you get the point. Anyways, comment down below if you think the Patriots are going to lose because you're joking.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're going to fucking
it's
beat
one
them
of
no
those
matter what.
weeks where, like,
If it's even a close game, they're still going to win. If it's even a blowout, they're going to win.
I really don't want to see the Patriots in the Super Bowl, but
They're just fucking 99%
too
of
easy for
America.
them. On top of that, you have Antonio Brown's Facebook Live antics, and they have the flu going around in their locker room, so I don't give them any sort
They'll
of
be on
chance.
goddamn stretchers coming into Foxborough, dude.
Improve the defense, you'll be back next year, you can beat them next year.
We'll still beat them next year. It's number
Anyways,
6.
like, subscribe, follow us on Twitter. Once again, we will attempt to tweet these games. We haven't. We've been terribly lazy. Well, sort of busy too, but
yeah,
that's another story.
We would have been fucking here last game.
But hopefully we'll do it this time.
Definitely be doing that shit for the Super Bowl now.
Yeah,
100%.
As always, we'll see you next week for the Super Bowl video, or the week after. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Follow us on Twitter for updates. Anyways, peace.